Hello there, what's the story, what's the crack, how are you all keeping? This is the ThePandaPuncher. Yes, ThePandaPuncher, welcome back to... I say welcome back because I've played this game several times, but this is Hearthlands, and this is the third time I'm playing the game. The first time was pretty short, the game sort of just pissed me off. A few changes came out and I decided to go back to it and explore those changes, and eventually the game started to irritate me once more, but I've left it probably the guts of a year now. There's been a few patches, a few updates, and something quite new. There's a campaign full of missions and all that kind of stuff. So that's what we're going to do this time. We're going to give Hearthlands a third try, third time lucky and all that crack, and we're just going to play through the campaign and see what that is like. Now, I do expect that, unlike all the other sort of Let's Plays, we won't be able to build everything at once. I haven't read too much into any of the updates, by the way. All I know for sure is that there's now a campaign. But I assume it's going to work like a lot of the campaigns in these type of games, where at the start you have basically a small achievement to achieve, such as a certain population cap, or trade a certain number of resources, or all these little things. And as you progress through the campaign, you will be able to build more and do more, because obviously you'll have bigger objectives to achieve. I am quite intrigued as to the various branches we can take here. Is it something, you know, the campaign splits in two and you can only do one side, or, you know, can you when you complete this one and then say you choose this top branch here, once you completed that one, are you forced to do this one, or can you then jump down and do this one as well? Time will tell, because we're going to play through the campaign. So let's just start here with mission 1, or not. Mission 1, growing apples, culture, Easterners, difficulty, very easy. So let's start that one. I'm pretty sure I can grow apples. Step 1 of 5, back to basics. Time to work. The plot of land. This plot of land could use a nice village. Let us start by providing enough food to our citizens. Medicine is also very important. Some say cheese diet is not very healthy. How dare they? Cheese is amazing. Once food is delivered to the houses by the peddler, they shall advance to the next level. I know how this works. So, is it paused? It is paused at the minute. So, mission 1. Build 24 houses. Build a woodcutter's lodge, a herbalist shop, apothecary, peddler's tent, 2 shepherd's lodges, purchase 12 goats, build 2 dairies, and have 24 houses of level 2. So let's take a wee look at the map here. Pretty standard, and as you notice, this is mission 1, which has got a rating of very easy, and there's no bad shit on the map. Would you look at that, folks? Would you look at that? Well, there you go. So I'm just gonna... we have a shit ton of money, so I'm just gonna go with my usual sort of layout, I think. Let's go with 10. Then we'll leave a gap for a road, another 10. And is that something I actually put in? I went to build a house over a tree, and the last time I played, it just wouldn't have placed that house, so then I would have had to take out the remove tool, remove the tree, and then place the house. That is just a beautiful quality of life like addition. That, yeah, I can't explain how happy that makes me. It's the little things. It's the little things, people. It is the little things. Anyway, so that'll be 20 houses. We may as well go mental here and fire down another 2 on each side. So that'll bring us up to 24, and we can work our asses off upgrading them. So that'll do for that. Raw materials. We need a woodcutter's lodge. We should fire that bad boy there. What else do we need? Herbalist shop. Oh, I want to fire a forester down here as well, because I'm a mad bastard. Farming. Grower's lodge. Do we need any of them? Not particularly, but we will need food for the goddamn peasants. Raw materials, woodcutters, farming, husbandry, shepherd's lodge. We will sort out some sheeps in a bit. I want to get the... I'm looking for the herbalist shop. Where did I see some shrooms? There we go. So that road's going to come along there. You can go there, my friend. I know you don't have a road. So tell me what I already know. Oh, that just lines up perfectly. I'm a genius. Goddamn motherfucking genius. Health. I did not want to build a road there. I did not. Swear I didn't want to build a road. Food industry. I know I'm building everything at once. It's going to take a fucking week and a half for it to, you know, be usable, but shush. Where is the peddler's tent? There we go. We're going to have one there. We're going to have one down here. Is apothecary in here somewhere? Yes, we'll have one there. Oh, you bastard. You bastard. That's fire. Apothecary there, good sir. And we shall have a storage thing either side of those. Infrastructure, we have town hall, tax office, and roadblock. We don't need those. So I'm assuming we don't have to worry about fire? Possibly. 2 shepherd's lodges, so let's work on that. Road going down. Where's them oranges? Ah, there's ones up here. I like that. New road to there. Farming, we'll put down that. We'll put down 2 and then plant a fuck ton of these bastards. We may need to put down more growers lodges, but for now it'll be perfectly fine. Husbandry, shepherd's lodge, we can go there and there. Let's fence off these bad boys. That should do the job, shouldn't it? Yeah, it should. And just for sanity's sake, I'm going to divide them up. That's... There we go. Now we need 2 dairies. Where do we get them? Alcohol industry? No. Industry, sawmill, carpenter. It's not husbandry. Where is it? What? Where? What? There we go. We'll have one of them, and some storage for these people. So, let's unpause this. Let's go very fast for now. And the last one on this mission is to get 24 houses of level 2. Now, I'm not saying these are the 24 houses that are going to get to level 2, but they are going to be our starter houses. They're probably the ones who are going to get all the resources first. So, time will tell. We have a lot of industry to get up and running, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I am looking forward to see what the game has to offer. I know there's going to be various changes. There's new... I happen to catch the latest Steam notes. There's new like monuments and various bits and pieces to build, but I don't want to just start a brand new game, go through everything we've been through before in order to see some endgame stuff. So having the campaign there is a nice excuse. It is a nice excuse. Just accept it. That's what it is. So those guys getting to work, getting some food stored, which will go out, get the houses upgraded, get lots of nice people population stuff, and then I'm going to be a cruel bastard and just start charging taxes, because that's what people like me do. People like me being the government. By the way, I hate taxes. If I could get away with it, I wouldn't charge them a penny. Having to put up with me as a leader is penalty enough. So we have 12 houses at level 2. You know what, this actually mightn't take as long as I thought. If we can just get food to all those houses, then that should be mission 1 done and dusted. Depending on how long it takes the various missions, I'm not sure whether or not it'll be a mission per episode, or maybe some of the later missions will be multiple episodes per mission. I'd imagine we're going to get through 1 and a bit missions in this one. Because just things will progress quite quickly here. I do like having just the nice, clean list of objectives on the right hand side. It just makes life a lot easier. I know a lot of games like this would have a, you know, objectives tab up here or something. And maybe it does. I don't know, it doesn't. But I just remember playing like the campaign of Pharaoh, for example. which is the game I always mention when playing this one because it's the one game I always compare it to. It's like the game of this type of genre in my opinion, so I'm always going to compare it. And yeah, its objectives were hidden behind a button. It was just annoying having to go and continuously check that, and it's just seeing a nice, it doesn't have to be a fancy menu, as you can see. It's done, dusted. Right, we are 5 houses away from upgrading, which is these 5 useless bastards here. Why are you taking so long? Why don't you have food? There's like bunches of it. Well, there should be anyway. The sound hasn't got much better in this game. Music. Is that a few new tunes I'm hearing? Possibly. Anything would be better, like, because it does. It's not. See if that woman starts talking to me again, telling me that shit's going to happen in my goddamn town, I'm gonna lose it. And for people who've watched me play the last time in Hearthlands, you know exactly the woman I'm talking about. She's the devil. One more house, people. Come on, one more. Take the food. Don't let that one downgrade. Come on, come on. You know you want it. Take the food. These are fucking useless. Now we're risking downgrading these other ones. This house will devolve soon due to the lack of food. Pretty sure I'm making bunches of food. Look at all these beautiful goats. They make it to Jesus. If we don't get all the houses leveled up soon because of this food issue, it won't be much of an issue once all these trees come in. It'll be a pretty massive harvest and things will be lovely jubbly. But since we are so close, I don't see the point in trying to expand anymore. It's one house. We may as well just... There we go. There we go. Ooh, each mission's got 5... I didn't read that right at the start. Okay, we've got 5 steps to this mission. Okay. Step 2. Next level houses require alcohol to advance. Place apple tree saplings, wait for them to grow into apple trees, and then provide apples every year to the growers to harvest. Apples will then be turned into cider at the brewery. So let's pause for a second. We've got a new bunch of things here. So we have the 2 growers' lodges and we have a storage yard. We have 4 of the 1 required. And we've reached the population by 4. It's because I could tell how many they were looking and I was like, you know what, I'm going to beat your number and beat it by 4. So we need to build 2 cider breweries, a well and a woodcutter's lodge. Oh, we need to get the 2nd woodcutter's lodge. Well, that's fucking great. You know what, we're going to build you snugly in here. Get you a wee road as well, all to yourself. Look at me, aren't I nice? We need to build a well. That'll be here. I don't know why, but there it is. And not a dairy, we want some of the cider stuff. And build 2 of those. Step done. Taxes are very important for keeping your coffers full. Higher level houses generate much higher taxes. Okay, build the town hall, which is in the government infrastructure type stuff. So we need a town hall. I kind of want it down this end. I feel as though I don't want my town hall beside the industry. I want to be as far away from the average worker as possible because I'm just that kind of person. We'll put a tax office there and a tax office there. Need to make sure I get my taxes. So let's put it back to very fast. We've met our criteria for step 3 in this mission, and all we need to do now is produce 8 loads of cider, which will get done relatively quickly, I assume. I wonder, does the... I'm assuming the campaign, when you go on to the next mission, it's a new map, you start from scratch. That would make sense. But I do like that the mission's broken into these stages so that you aren't overwhelmed with a target. Say you load up the map and all of a sudden, boom, get a population of 10,000, produce 85,000 loads of cider, all this kind of stuff. No, everything's broken up. It's like, okay, you've done this bit, here's the next bit. And we're just about to complete step 3. 3 more loads of cider to get brewed. And we'll be on to step 4 of 5. So yeah, it might end up just being... I might make it a mission, an episode, if this is the kind of flow and the speed that they take, but I'd imagine that it's going to be a lot more than that. I'm guessing furniture is going to be the next target within this mission. I can imagine, due to the fact this game has features on the map such as witches, spiders, skeletons, this kind of thing, that a few of the missions might incorporate that. So anyway, step 4 of 5. After all that cheese inside, people just want to sit back and relax. Next level, houses require furniture to advance. Some higher level houses will not advance if there is a dairy or a sawmill nearby, or if there's not enough beautifications. And we can see this already, because this house will not evolve because it needs the neighbourhood appeal to be improved. So step 4, we need to build another woodcutter's lodge, which is fine, I can do that. See, I did it. I know what I'm doing. So there's the woodcutter's lodge. We need to build sawmills, which I'm pretty sure is... I say pretty sure and then have no idea where I'm looking. So there's one, and there's two. There's 2 sawmills. Carpenter's workshop. Let's get you there and there. And then reach a population of 500. What I'm going to do for this one, it's mad, just bear with me. I'm going to do this. Row houses there, and a complete row there. See, these people don't need food. I just need, you know, plebs to work in my town. That's just the way life is, people. Get over it. So we can collect taxes from them. They're going to get covered by that. You're going to probably get covered by that one. So everybody has access to food and resources and all that lovely stuff. So that'll take away. Furniture will get made. These will get upgraded. More people will move in. More houses. More people. Food's being created. Everything's being covered. Tax is being collected. Just need some more people in to move in, and Bob's your uncle. We will be on to step 5 of 5 in mission 1. I don't know. I've just been in a good mood recently in regards to my thoughts and feelings towards recording in general. So I'm feeling good about this. I'm not being super skeptical about Hearthlands this time. I actually just see that there's a campaign and I want to complete it. That's the objective. Last time, free play, I don't know. I just like having targets to meet. Move in, people. Hurry up. We're ticking up here pretty quickly. I see a little spinner loady icon. I don't like that. I mean, something's happening somewhere, and you always risk crashing. Okay, step 5, time for expansion. It's a good idea to build separate neighbourhoods so you can control which resources go where. Roadblocks prevent peddlers and pharmacists from going through, but haulers can pass freely. Okay, so build 24 more houses and reach a population of 1,000. With twice as many houses, you'll need another apothecary, a herbalist shop, and a peddler's tent. Okay, let's just go absolutely fucking mental here. Need another house, leave a gap all the way up, or you know, to there at least, and that's more than enough houses. But what it isn't. Why did I... what? That's just gonna have to do. Right, so let's start from the bottom here. We probably will want another one of these. Just to keep with demand. And we'll try fire a forester in there as well to keep trees around. That should get both of them. Nice. So that's raw materials taken care of. Grower's Lodge. Probably going to want a few more of these. I know no roads. They should be able to maintain harvest of that. You can handle... okay, I think we're good there, but I might... since I'm expanding everything, I shall do that. Fence off this entire little section. And fire a few more boats in. Done. So, back to growers, apples, yeah. Probably want another dairy. We shall want another brewer. Industry. Probably want another herbalist, just to double up on the collecting of that stuff. And in terms of infrastructure, no, it's not infrastructure, it's this. We want a peddler's tent here, and we could probably do with one there. An apothecary here, and one there. I think that should do us, and that should get us to the population that we require. Beautification. What can we put down? Stone tiles. That's not what I'm looking for. What I do want is some gardens in there. Let's do that. You're going to get a nice row of gardens up the back. Lovely. You get some gardens. Gardens for everyone! It's not gardens for everyone, it's gardens for the people that I like. And I like these people. You require what now? Some clothes, which is not within the scope of this mission, so la-di-da. Achievement progress. Drinks are all me. I have no idea what that achievement's for. We're not going to find out either, because I really don't care. That's as simple as it gets, folks. So at this stage we are simply waiting out the population ticker here, which should continually go up. Our houses are being upgraded, everybody's being well stocked and supplied with stuff. We've increased everything here. And yeah, that went incredibly smoothly. Again, for all the faults I've given this game in the past, I do love its artwork. The only issue, I have one small issue with the artwork, and that issue is the fact that it's not diverse enough between the different, what's the word I'm looking for? This one, we are the Easterners in this one, different culture, or sort of tribe kind of thing. You know, instead it should be the Romans, the Egyptians, that kind of thing, or in Age of Empires, you know, you've got the British, the Spanish, all that. They all have their unique building styles and unit types and everything like that. So the problem with this one is that you can choose one of the 4 different cultures: the Northerners, Easterners, Southerners, and whatnot. And la-di-da, they all sort of basically look the same with some subtle differences in the kind of things you can build. That's the only issue I have, but other than that, the artwork's fantastic. But ignore all that bullshit, we have won this mission good. Then this is a nice foundation for a potentially prosperous city. Okay, so what is the next one? Mission 2, brewing beer. We will be the Westerners this time. It'll still be very easy, but that's going to have to wait till the next episode, folks, because this video is over. So please, 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 please go away until next time. Good luck and goodbye.